Hey everybody, welcome to episode 6 of Get Outdoors with Dawn and Dora. I'm Dawn. Dora is over there underneath the canopy, and this is our dog Loki, our Belgian Malinois, and he's joining us today in Coconino National Forest. We are about 15-20 miles northeast of Sedona, off of Highway I-17, specifically east of I-17 on a road that's known as Schnebly Hill Road. And Schnebly Hill Road is a really awesome scenic route that takes you down into Sedona. It immerses you in all the rock formations, and I highly recommend going that route. As a matter of fact, we're going to go that route tomorrow. We're going to go down Schnebly Hill Road. We're going to visit a few spots. There is one particular overlook that I'm going to touch on. It's been seen in a movie. It's a movie that you and I and all of America and probably all the world knows and loves. And that's going to be a surprise. I'm going to tell you about it tomorrow. And you're going to get to see the spot, and I'll talk about it then. But in the meantime, this is our camping site. We are in the Coconino National Forest, like I said. And this is our setup. Here we have our solar panels. We got these off of Amazon. They are very reliable. They're the Oco Power solar panels. I couldn't tell you how many watts they are or anything. They're probably almost bare minimum for what we need as far as power use, because the only juice that we're actually using right now is our Dometic refrigerator. It's basically about the size of a cooler, and it's actually a refrigerator. ARB makes a similar product. Is about the same size. There's a couple other companies out there that make cooler sized or bigger off-road refrigerators or vehicle refrigerators. This one actually works with an app. I can use it with my phone. We'll talk about that later on another review, and the solar panels as well. But let me take you around the campsite and show you our setup. Okay, here once again is our campsite. I'm going to kind of get close here to the solar panels. We have taken these on several trips. There you can see the name brand, and they've been really awesome. Anytime we've used them, we haven't had any trouble with the battery on the Jeep. Keeps us charged up for what we need, especially running the refrigerator. We've never had any trouble with the Jeep starting in the morning, although the day that we did not use them, which was a couple weeks ago, the battery was kind of dead, and what happened was we went to start the Jeep. It wouldn't quite start, and I'm assuming it's because of the solar panels weren't utilized earlier that day. We didn't have a good spot with sun, but anyways, we also had the doors open a lot, and what happened was let the battery go down. The refrigerator sucked enough power from the battery, although I do have, and I will show you here with our camp setup. Here's the solar panels charging the battery. It's got a couple alligator clips on there, and so we hook that up. The Jeep's been pretty dirty. We've been out doing some off-roading and some camping in some out-of-the-way places, so I haven't had a chance to wash the old girl, so she's pretty dirty right now. But anyways, here's a little walk around of our setup. We like to utilize this. It's called the Trasharoo. It keeps our campsite clean, and anytime we pick up any stuff around the campsite, we'll just throw it in there. Really awesome bag, though. It's very well built. Really like it. I'll do a review on that sometime in the near future. These are our authentic Max Tracks. They're awesome. I've looked at a bunch of videos on tests. Ronnie Dale has done some videos in Australia with these compared to several other tread boards, and they pretty much hold up the best. So glad we bought these. These are my jerry cans. These are the, I believe, the Wayland jerry cans. They're the authentic military style jerry cans. They both carry like 5 gallons of fuel, so that gives me 10. It'll give me basically a half a tank of gas when I dump them into the back. And how I do that is inside here I have a siphon tube, and so I run the siphon tube from the jerry can into the gas tank. And of course, lovely Dora there, she holds the siphon tube into the gas tank while I bob up and down the other end, and it eventually starts to siphon and dumps into my gas filler cap. So it's right here, very close. So when I close the tire carrier here, there it is. It's very accessible. I have a hose that's plenty long enough, and we don't even take the jerry cans off of that rack. We just leave them up there and dump them. So anyway, here in the back, my Sabre. Last time we were out camping, we were up at Lake Knoll in episode 5 of Get Outdoors with Don and Dora, and we use this. This is a Harbor Freight Power Pack jumper box, and boy, it really worked when we needed it, because we went to start the Jeep, and sure enough, she would not start. It just was not enough juice in there to turn the motor over. But we had this, and quite honestly, we've been out quite a few times. That's the first time we've used it. We've had the solar panels out, and we've used those when we've gone out camping, and we've never had to worry. It's always been a really good setup for us. I haven't had the need for 2 batteries. A lot of people will go with the 2 battery option with the S-Pod electronics. We have not needed that at all. We've gotten by plenty with 1 battery. We keep the jumper box and the solar panels. I think that jumper box was probably $35, $40, maybe 50 at the most at Harbor Freight. I think it's well worth the money. It's better than paying $400 for an S-Pod. And then another, say, $200 for an additional battery, and then all the, mounting equipment that goes under your hood to jam it all in there. It served us fine. I trust that jumper box, and it's saved us. Most of the time, we don't even need it. So I'm very confident in our setup. So here is our pop-up tent. We got this probably, I think I've got it at Walmart. Maybe paid 99 bucks for it, 100 bucks. It's a true 10 by 10. Sometimes you get a 10 by 10. It's not a 10 by 10. It's only the footprint of a 10 by 10. And the top tapers in, and when it's all said and done, you're getting about 8 by 8 surface of shading. So anyhow, this is a true 10 by 10, and we got it lashed down with a couple big rocks. Those lead lines probably aren't very sturdy, but they seem to do the trick. If it happens where I need to make some modifications and put a bigger line in there, I will, but this is fairly flimsy line, really. It does the trick. It hasn't ripped out or anything. The anchors are up here, still really solid, it seems. So anyways, it does the trick. Over here, we have 2 little Walmart folding tables that we use. We also have a Cabela's camping kitchen. And quite honestly, the last few trips, we haven't felt the need to bring out the Cabela's camping kitchen because it seems to be a little bit too big and bulky. And it turns out like we can do a lot more with these 2 little tables. So we may, if we maybe have more than one other couple with us, or it's more than us, we might bring out the camping kitchen, because there would be another vehicle and they could carry the camping kitchen. But so far, the last 2 trips, we've just used these. Here's some of the artwork that Dora's been doing in her in her book. She has a little watercolor book, and she's doing some painting. This one here with her friend Gina. She's a good friend with her, and they kind of share our work back and forth. And she just did this today. Was just looking up through the forest and did some nice pine tree watercolor painting pictures. Here's her little paint set with her brushes. Dora's got a degree from Penn State in art, and she's pretty accomplished. She does some really nice work. She's done some paintings around the house that I would love to show you, but of course they're at the house. So anyway, we utilize this aqua tainer. It's the 6-gallon water supply jug or whatever. It works really good for us. Got a little spout here. We like that a lot. The big item that I really like is this mat right here that you see here on the floor. This is fantastic. We have been using this for the first time our last trip, and we brought it out again this trip. It's a sand mat. And so what it does is when the dog walks on it or we walk on it with our shoes, it allows some of the crap or most of the crap off your feet to go through the mat because it's a mesh. And it's kind of nice and comfy on your feet. The dog can lay on it, and it keeps the dirt sort of out of your campsite because this is the dirt, this is the mat, and you've got something between you, and if any of that dirt gets on the mat, it kind of goes through and sifts through to the bottom, and it's really nice. It does a good job. It's very durable. Really like it. Once again, I should probably be waiting to do a review on that as well, but this is one of our favorite places to go camping because there's a lot of dispersed camping here. If I pan around us, you can see not a single other person anywhere around us. It's almost as if there's not even a road back here, and we're the only ones back here. I feel very secluded. It's been super quiet. Up here, just beyond, let's see here, there's like a little ridge right there. See right there? There's a little ridge right there, just at the top of my finger up there. That's a dirt road. And some people have come down looking for camp spots. But us having an off-road vehicle and lockers and off-road tires and lift kit, we can get back here where some people really can't. And so we like to get out, sort of out of the way. Once again, COVID-19 sort of rules the day here, so we're not going to be able to have a campfire tonight, but here's the fire ring that has been used in the past. Looks like it's gotten plenty of use. Wish we could use it tonight, that's for sure. But anyways, if you want to go camping, you know, for the weekend, you want to get out and away, I highly suggest coming up towards Schnebly Hill Road. That's a couple exits past Sedona. You'll pass Fox Ranch Road, and then there's Schnebly Hill Road. You'll exit to the right. Schnebly Hill Road that takes you into Sedona would be to the left. Here you would hang a right. Instantly it turns to dirt, and you're in Forest Road and Fire Road 226, and we are on 226B. And so we just kind of wandered back here, and there's a bunch of dispersed camping sites. Really nice, very secluded. So if you haven't been up here, come on up, enjoy yourself. Plenty of camp spots. This is Saturday or Friday, May 8th, and really not that bad. It's a Friday, and it's not really that busy. Maybe some more people will come down here tomorrow, but we're going to be doing some exploring later tomorrow, so we'll be out of here. But thanks for watching, and if you see what you like, subscribe and click like below, and we'll see you next time.